Hello students, I hope you all are doing well. And in the last class what we all have read, 9th class, we read properties of solids, gases and liquids, right? We have completed that one. I hope you all are following our social distance measures. Like you need to at least maintain 6 feet distance, you need to wear masks, right? And you need to wash your hands properly. Please follow it. Okay? So today we will discuss what exactly is matter made up of. Okay, and the next one is, can matter change its state? Solids, liquid, gases. We have read this one. Do solids can change into liquid, or can liquids change into gases, or can solids will come again into this particular form? So this interchanging, is it possible? If it is possible, how is it so? We will read about that particular concept in this particular class. This is very interesting as well as very important. So you all need to listen carefully. Get started. So there are 3 formats, students. I'll give you a pyramid. You need to follow that pyramid so that you will get everything from there. Okay? So let me write here gas. Let me write here solids. Okay? And again, let me write here liquids. Fine. I hope you all can see I have written solids, gas and liquids. Let me do something. This is arrowhead, reverse arrowhead, okay, and arrowhead, reverse arrowhead. Okay. First thing is, why they are solids? Why they are solids? They are solids because the particles which are inside them, okay, the particles which are there inside them, which is making it an object, those particles are closely packed. They are closely packed. The particles which are present in solids, they are very closely packed. It means, suppose these are 2 molecules, the force which is there between 2 molecules, force is very strong. The force is very strong between those 2 molecules. That's why it is making solid. For liquid, they are not that strong. Okay, they are loosely packed. There is space between them. These 2 particles are there. Between those particles, there is an enormous amount of space is there where a lot of particles can arrange themselves. That is why they are liquid. You can swim inside a liquid, right? What about gases? You can say they don't have any force at all. If they do, if they have so, that is very little. Bahut kam. Okay? Very little force they are having. See, this is one particle, this is one particle. Between both of them, there is very little force. So that is why they are far apart and they are gases. You can run, you can do whatever you want, but inside a solid you cannot do. Now the question is, can they change their state? Yes. How we will discuss in the next class. First we will know, if an object changes from solid to liquid, what we will call? We will call it melting. What we will call? Melting, students. If from solid to liquid, you will say it melting. Okay? Suppose they are changing from liquid to solid, liquid to gas. What you will say? Boiling. What you will say? Boiling. Did you got it? solid to liquid, liquid to gas, then gas to solid. From gas to solid you will say sublimation. What you will say? You will say sublimation. Fine. Again let me remind you, from solid to liquid it is melting. From liquid state to gaseous state it is boiling. From gaseous state to solid state it is what? Sublimation. So now we followed this way. Now we will follow that way. From solid to gas, same sublimation. Okay, I won't write. This is same sublimation. Okay. Now from gas to liquid, what you will say? What you will say, students? From gas to liquid, what you will say? This is your homework. You need to say me. Fine. Then from liquid to solid. From liquid to solid, what you will say? Freezing. What you will say? Freezing. I hope you all got it. The answer, right? From gas to liquid, that is what? Yes, condensation. What it is? Condensation. Please remember your rain cycle, right? Gases are condensed, water vapors are condensed so as to convert into water drops, then they will fall down, right? So there is condensation. From gas to liquid, condensation. From liquid to solid, freezing. Solid to gas and gas to solid, both are called sublimation. And from solid to liquid it is called melting. And from liquid to gas it will be called as boiling. So these are the names which we need to remember. Now the question is why and how they will change. Why and how they will change. Students, let me give an example of ice cube. We have one ice cube. Okay. After some time, as you can see, the ice cube turned into water droplets. Yes, they turned themselves into water droplets. Why? If you keep them in fridge, will they turn? No, they will never turn. If you will keep them in fridge, they will never turn. But if you will keep it outside, what will happen? Slowly, the ice will start to melt and it will convert into water. So here what happened? Who played the role? Temperature played the role. Who played the role, students? Temperature played the role. Now, I hope you have understood this one. I'll erase, okay? No, let me explain you there. Change of state depends upon two factors. First one, temperature. Second one, pressure. Right? So there are two factors which are responsible for the change of state in matter. Okay? How? We will discuss about pressure later, but now we will discuss about temperature, how it plays a role. So students, when we talk about temperature, you need to keep in your mind that temperature plays a direct role. How? See, I kept some ice cubes over there. Suppose these two are ice cubes. When exposed to little bit sunlight, soon they will turn into water. This happens because they have gained temperature from the sun. They are getting direct temperature from the sun. After sun is giving temperature, like after getting the temperature from the sun, what exactly is happening? That we will read here. So molecules are here very strong. They are closely packed here. Why they are closely packed? The attraction, the force of attraction between molecules are high. The force of attraction between molecules are very high. But when they gain energy from sun or heat is a form of energy, right? When they gain energy, that energy, who will gain? Molecules will gain energy. Now when they are having energy, what they can do? They can break the bond between them. Means the force which is keeping them like close, they can now move apart from each other. Like they can break the force, they can overcome the force. In result, they will go away from each other in random direction. they are moving away from each other in random direction, what you can look is that this one turned into a what? Water format, a liquid format. They turned into a liquid format. That's what you people need to understand. So first of all, they were solids when they gained energy, like temperature when they gain. After gaining temperature, what will happen? They will directly change into liquid. What is happening inside? The molecular force or the atomic force, the intermolecular force which was there, it loosed. Why? Because of energy gained by those atoms, right? Okay, now what happened? They changed it into liquid. Again we will give more temperature, when then they will turn into gases. It's that easy. Yes, if you boil water, it will turn into gas. Why? You are giving temperature, that's why they are doing so, right? Now again you will give temperature, the molecules will again go far apart and they will turn into water vapor, that is gases, right? Okay. Now what if you want to reverse the process? You need to reduce the temperature. It's that simple. Water vapors are there. When temperature reduced, those water vapors are coming down again in the form of rain. Due to sun, evaporation is happening. Because of evaporation, what exactly is happening? The water from ponds, oceans, they are going up. But when they are getting cooled down over there, again they are falling in the form of rain, right? Water cycle you might have read. Here I will do the diagram, please look into it. Here there is a pond, suppose. Okay, due to evaporation, water vapor, I will write here WV, water vapor. Now the temperature goes down, okay. The temperature goes down, then what will happen? They will condense. They will condense to form water again. So here temperature played a direct role, right? Here temperature decreased, again they came down to their natural format. Right students? This is what you need to understand. So the process again you need to understand. First, here it is what? From solids to liquid it is melting, from liquid to gas it is boiling. And from gas to solid it is called sublimation. It is called sublimation. Yes, there are some elements which are there. You have heard about naphthalene balls. Naphthalene balls, yes. So now you have wondered that, sir, what is naphthalene ball? Naphthalene balls are those which we keep in our godrages between our clothes, so that no termites will come or smell will be perfect. Awesome smell will come, no. We used to keep in our godrages and all. That's what naphthalene balls. Do they turn into liquid? No, right? They are solids and they are turning directly into what? Gases. They are turning directly into gases. Again, if you can contain them, if you if you will cool it down, again they will come into solid. There is no liquid form between them. Those kind of elements will be following this sublimation process. I hope you have understood up to until this. Okay. Reverse process is called condensation. Here it is called freezing. Water is there. You want to convert it into solid. What you will do? Just freeze it. That's what you are saying. Keep it in deep freeze. We will get ice cubes. So what you are doing? You are following freezing. So here it is called as freezing. So this is what all about today's class, students. I hope you all have enjoyed. You all have understood this particular concept, which was very interesting, so as a little bit tough. And we will discuss in our next class what is matter made up of. What exactly is matter made up of? We talk about matter. Like matter is something which is having which have some mass and acquired some space is called as matter. But what exactly is the portion, like particles, by which this matter is made up of? We will discuss in our next class. Right? So what is your homework for today's class? What is your homework for today's class? You need to write the definitions for. You need to write the definition for. You need to write the definitions for melting, boiling, sublimation, okay, as well as your what? Condensation, and freezing. I hope you all have understood. Those are your homeworks and this is what your concept. Thank you students. We'll meet up next.